let's start off. So the point of this, right? There's two different types of elf decks, right? There's this version of the deck, which most people like agree is the better version. Thank you. Thank you for the Prime subscription. Thank you, One Kimota. Thank you. So there's the Elvish Reclaimer version of this deck, right? Which has like one of these. It's got more flexibility. It's more mid-rangey, right? It's got, you know, Grist, Endurance, right? And there's one major big green natural order target in one Craterhoof. It's got a bunch of random cards in the sideboard versus this version of the deck, which is like turbo combo. They've been playing 3 Birchlore Rangers. They're down a Heritage Druid, which seems like sacrilegious to me. You'd like never want to cut a Heritage Druid, but this is what they're doing. So with Carpet of Flowers, and they're playing these cards in the sideboard. So we're going to see, we're going to play these. We're going to figure out which one we like the most. Runcor's version of the deck or Oilers version of the deck. We're going to play the combo version first. We're going to start off with combo elves. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. All right, we're going to start off with elves. We're going to do green. And we're going to call it Nettle. I've been like going back and forth because basically when I stopped paying attention to Legacy, Nettle Sentinel was the way. Nettle Sentinel was the generic standard. And as soon as I left Legacy, and then when I like came back, things have changed and people were playing the Nettle Sentinel or the Reclaimer, and I'm like, what's better? So we're gonna properties. We're gonna call this Elves Sentinel. Elves with the Sentinel. We'll just call it Nettle. Elves Nettle. All right. Let me borrow some cards, and then we'll be good to go. Deck builder. The good thing is that I need to borrow cards just once. Okay, so this hand looks good. We have Cradle, we have Elves, we have Once Upon a Time. They're Yorion, so they could be Death and Taxes. If they're Death and Taxes, it's like a buy. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, so this is good for us. Let's cast Once Upon a Time. What do we got? What do we got? We got Nettle Sentinel, Visionary, Heritage Druid. We have 2 Heritage Druids. We don't need Heritage Druid. We have basic here, and then we have Cradle, and then we have this. We could probably take the Nettle Sentinel here. Like, we could take the Visionary too, because it's something to do with all our elves. But I think we want Visionary to draw. Well, we're going to have a bunch of mana, but we don't really have anything to do with it. So let's take the Visionary, because Vision is scary. And we want to have a way to like draw cards. Let's start off with a Quirion Ranger. We'll start off with Quirion Ranger. Yeah. They're less likely to kill this Ranger than other things. Like if we played a Heritage Druid on one, they're probably likely to path it. But Quirion Ranger, oh, never mind. Path it. I've been playing too much Modern. They're going to Swords it. Thalia. Okay, well, oh shucks. Non-creature spells. This is like the first deck I've ever played in the history of ever that just like doesn't give a fuck about Thalia. Okay, so I guess we could play the Quirion Ranger again and then play the Dryad Arbor and use the Quirion Ranger to protect the Dryad Arbor. Then the following turn we kind of pop off, if you will. Like playing 2 elves and then getting wastelanded off getting the Gaia's Cradle wastelanded doesn't really seem like the way. So I think we play a Quirion Ranger, and I think we play. I can't do Wirewood plus Visionary. I can't do that. I only have 2 mana this turn. I could play this plus play Cradle plus play Heritage Druid, but then I expose myself to a wasteland. Like so. Return target, choose target creature. I'm going to target this. I'm going to return this as a forest. So now we just blank their wasteland instead of getting our Cradle wastelanded. Seems good to us. We did slow ourselves. We didn't really do much that turn. But, you know. Okay. So now we can Gaea's Cradle and start going crazy. So let's start off with, guess we start off with Heritage Druid. Start off with the Heritage Druid. Play the Cradle. Tap for 2. I guess we'll play Shepherd here. Play the Shepherd. Now we go Druid, 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna Visionary. 1, 2. Okay. Well, hello there. So now we go Heritage Druid. Come back. Alright. Well, this was both elves. Neither elves would have done, like, this didn't really matter. We did, all we had to really do was just bait out the wasteland. I mean, I don't even know if we really had to bait out the wasteland, but, like, that was, like, you know, Death and Taxes is a notoriously hard time against elves. Notoriously hard time against elves. What do we want to sideboard? I mean, we want Collector Ouphe, I suppose. Collector Ouphe seems like a good card to put in. Right? It stops Aether Vial, it stops Jitte, it stops... But, like, that's the question. How mid-range do we want to go? Do we want to, like, do this? Do we need to do that? Or can we, like, do we need this? Or do we just keep it nice and simple and just put this in? You know? That's what I'm always afraid, you know? Do I go too ham? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But, like, for what? You know, like, Progenitus is like, you know, I mean, if you get to cast natural order, you have things on the board, you just hoof and kill them. Yeah, but then you just make your deck worse for, like, maybes. I don't know. Yeah. Hoof just kills them. Jitte proof. Well, you can beat Jitte with, like, Quirion Ranger beats Jitte, and Nettle and Wirewood Symbiote. These cards beat Jitte. Like, Jitte should never damage you with these cards. With the exception of Kaldra. Kaldra's the only card we actually care about. I'm going to shave a Allosaurus Shepherd, and I'm going to bring in a Collector Ouphe, and we're going to call it a day. Hard lock with Peacekeeper. Alright, fine. We'll cut 2 Shepherds because we don't really give a fuck about uncounterable, and we'll bring in these 2 cards. Alright. We'll call it a day. This has a lot riding on this Once Upon a Time. I think we could hit a land off the Once Upon a Time. We hit 1 land. Hope I get manatized. Alright, we got this. We're on the draw, plus we have this. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Alright. Uh-oh. No! Come on, Dak. Come on. Why you... I say nice things about you, and then you do this to me. Oh, boy. No, things are no longer awesome. I guess we'll just get a... I guess we want visionaries, I guess. Just take Take a Visionary, yield through the turn. Probably safe to discard. We're very far from that. Well, sucks. Issue. Okay, land please. Oh, thank you. Sun for Nettle, Green Sun for the lands. Plays into Wasteland. But I think it's okay. We're gonna just Green Sun for a land here. We need more mana. This is like one of the best ways. It does open us up to Wasteland, but you know, what are we gonna do? As a Death and Taxes player, I feel no sympathy. Yeah. Random guy, thank you for the 3 months of support. Oh no, our elf. Maybe we should have waited till we could play this with this. But, you know, whatever. Alright, we'll play Nettle Sentinel. I'm going to trade with this. Oh, never mind, I'm getting it swords. Alright, yield to turn. As long as they don't have... Ooh, alright. Well, now we'll play the Quirion Ranger. We can't yield because we can blank a Wasteland. You can tap the Dryad the turn it comes into play. No, it has Summoning Sickness the turn it comes into play. RIP. Are we going to get to 3 mana? I wish I kept that natural over the Visionary right now. Do I block this thing? I'm gonna block this thing. Fuck you. I want to draw cards off these Visionaries. Oh no. Recruiter. Uh-oh. What are they getting? They should get Stoneforge probably. Skyclave. Well, I guess the next elf I'm getting played is getting roasted. Oh, you've betrayed me, and now here you are back again. I guess I want this to die. You betray me, and now you've come back. Well, I mean, this was a failure of Once Upon a Time. Alright, let's draw lands. Gonna port us. Super annoying, but you know. Lands? Yay! Yay! Nettle Sentinel. We should probably have played the Heritage Druid here. But if they do cast the Skyclave, then we are free to like do stuff. I don't know why they didn't get Skyclave. I think they should have got like Stoneforge Mystic into Cauldron Complete. That card is like the fastest clock they have in the game. So I don't know why they like want to dirtle around more and put out a bunch of 2/2s. Doesn't seem that great, but whatever. They'll probably take the Heritage Druid. Oh, they took the Nettle Sentinel. Yeah. Kind of surprised they didn't want to just clock us. They want to just wage war with 1/1s. Alright, now we can get these Visionaries going. Visionary. Can I draw a land? If I drew a land here, then we just pop off. Fuck. That would have been a real pop-off moment. We could have played this, gained 3. Maybe it was better to cast Once Upon a Time there, but I think we need to get board creature on the thing. And then we can Once Upon a Time in response to the Rashaden port, and we can look for a land, and then we can go Heritage Druid, tap 1, 2, 3, start going crazy. Where is Graham? Graham's with Dingo right now. In spirit. No blocks. Alright, we should be able to start popping off. I mean, that's the thing with Legacy Leagues. Like, people are just trying to learn. If this is a Flicker West, though, it's pretty good. flicker the recruiter. Oh. Solitude? Okay, what are we soliduding? The Heritage Druid, obviously. Wow. Okay. Alright, we really need to draw land. Really need to draw land. Okay, alright, we'll take it. So, 1, 2, we can go 3, Heritage Druid, 3, Symbiote, start doing stuff. Alright, we'll do Visionary, draw, play lands, oop, green, play Heritage Druid. Okay, so now we're tapping 1, 2, 3. So now we play Visionary. 1, 2. Draw. Okay, so we play Symbiote. So let's see. We can unsummon an elf. We can use the Symbiote to unsummon this elf. Done tap, but we won't be able to keep going. Right? So we summon that, return this to our hand, untap this. And then we can return this to the hand on their turn to like blink, stop one of these. Block here, return, and then we use the double the thing. So I guess I will untap this. I will return this to my hand. Now we're a little short on mana, but it's okay. Because now we can block next turn and do stuff. Yeah, so now we block here. Now we block the Solitude, bounce it, untap this. Yeah, we just get to fog a little bit. We'll take 3 instead of 6. Alright, so now we're going to go to blocks, block here. Okay. Then we go Visionary, we go untap you, bounce you. Okay. Why do they want to make it so hard? Yep. I'll keep a Heritage Druid and a Forest. 1, 2. We get a 2/2. We get a 1/1 to block this. I hope we draw a Cradle and punish them for this. What did you draw? Flicker the Solitude. Right, alright, opponent. Alright. Well, opponent's got a lot. I mean, let's be real. We lost the game when we whiffed on our Once Upon a Time. Okay. Ooh. Alright, let's get a basic forest and play Visionary. Okay. Now we really need to think next turn. We really, really, really need to think. Alright, so what are we doing? We can double block and kill the Solitude, and then take 3 and go to 6, and then next turn go Visionary Symbiote, and then block this. I don't think we could do no block. Like, no block means we're dead next turn if we whiff. No block I don't think is the way. Like, we'd have to get very lucky next turn, right? With no block, we die to Flickerwisp in the air next turn. We go to 6. So, I don't think we can risk a no block. And if we are going to chump block, like, if we chump block here, it gives us 2 more turns, right? But, like, we have, no, this is not coward, but, like, if we chump block here, we get 2 more turns. The question is, if we're going to chump it, do we double block it, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's 2 turns. So let's just chump with this. We do have the Cradle. We got time. I don't want to go to 3 and then just, if we whiff next turn, die to this. So we got lots of time. Alright. Ooh. I guess we play Glimpse. Oh, come on. What do you got? What is this? Okay. Sure. 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 We could Boseiju this, but then we're out of stuff to do. Alright. Okay, you got me. You got me. You got me. That was adorable. Okay. We'll win game 3. Yeah. Let's just go fast. That was pretty good. That's good for them. I mean, you know. When that deck gets Vile, it's a very good deck. When it doesn't have Vile, it's... They had, you know, 2 swords into Cataclysm. The big thing is we didn't play a land on turn 1. I don't know if you guys know this about Magic, but not playing a land on turn 1 is not good. It's really bad. That cost us the game. Oh, here we are in the exact same position. Literal exact same position. Do we... Exact same position. Yeah, exactly. We can't lose. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fool man can't get fooled again. Alright. Yay! Wooded Foothills, never in doubt. Birchlore Rangers. Zemo115, thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much. Alright. So now we get to go ham a little bit. Ooh. Alright. So we go Quirion Ranger. Alright, let's think about this. We can go Quirion Ranger. Now we can return this land to our hand. I guess we tap 2. Alright, let's think about this. We could tap 2 here. Make a green. Return this. Untap 1. Play a land. Play a Heritage Druid. Or is that better than just returning this land, playing the Heritage Druid, tapping for 3, then doing 1, 2, 3? Is that better than tap 1, 2, return, untap, play this, get 2 mana, but this is tapped? So then we play this with 1 mana floating, we play this, and then we tap 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think we just untap this. I think we should untap this, put this into play without using the untap on this. That doesn't seem right. Let's just figure this out again. So 1, 2, get a mana, untap this, do this. So this would be tapped. Then we have this. We tap this and this. But then we get to play this. Then we get the land drop. So we have 1, 2, land drop 3, tap 3. Yeah, it's all the same. So let's just choose this, return this, play this, play Heritage Druid. What are we doing? Oh my god. All right. Okay. What are you targeting? tap. Okay. It's not good, it's just annoying. Alright, so then this resolves. They play Birchlore. Then we'll tap. Oop. Tap. 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 We'll play Symbiote. And we'll yield. Symbiote protects our elves from shenanigans. Okay. That could have gone a little bit smoother, but they had Solitude, so whatever. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, call just here. Maybe Batterskull, maybe Jitte, but they shouldn't get Jitte. I'll be able to play around. What? Okay, they got Jitte. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We can swing, return. I think we want to just get mana and start casting stuff and not worry about attacking. So I think we want to go tap 1, 2, 3. And I think we want to cast Once Upon a Time. Look for a Visionary to start fucking around with. Allosaurus Shepherd, you say? Visionary is probably the pick, right? We could get the Shepherd, but the problem is to grow our elves to be gigantic, we have to tap them. So I think it's Visionary. I think we get Visionary. We start fucking around with Visionary. Start drawing some cards with Visionary. Yeah, Visionary easy. Okay, so now we return you. We untap you. I kind of want to return this elf and then use... I kind of want to leave the Visionary in play and then return this elf to untap this, to then tap this and this to play this elf and then play this land. And then we can hold this up and then block and then bounce it at the end of turn. I think that's the best thing to do. So we're going to untap this Birchlore. That doesn't really do anything though, right? It trades this Birchlore for a Birchlore. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So we just play Dryad Arbor and pass. Yep. Alright. Yield to the turn. I shouldn't yield because I have Solitude, but... They're going to kill the Symbiote. I guess I just bounce the Visionary. Yeah, I'll bounce the Visionary. Untap. Bounce the Visionary. I mean, they only have one card in hand. And it's Jitte. Right? Their only card in hand is a Jitte. Yeah. And all we need to do is draw something, and then we can protect ourselves from the Jitte. They pitched Cataclysm and Thalia. Okay. So all we need is a... Oh, hello. Well, hi there. Huh. Is this the natural order for Symbiote of Shame? I don't have Progenitus in the deck. This could be a natural order for Progenitus, for Symbiote. Let's just think here real quick. We play Birchlore Ranger. Yeah, I think we start off. Let's just draw some cards. If I draw a Cradle, I win. Yeah, but that's so low chance of doing that. We could just draw land. That'd be nice. Oh. Okay. Well. Sure. I guess we play this. Jeez. Fortunately, we can't untap these things. 6 mana. I guess we play Visionary. Draw a card. Hopefully we draw an untapper. No, we didn't. Cast. Natural order. We'll sack the Birchlore Rangers. Get Behemoth. Yeah. That's 20, my friend. You have to chump block. You didn't even chump block? Oh, come on. At least buy yourself another turn. Alright. I wouldn't say that was an easy clap, but, you know. Jitte isn't good if they didn't have the removal spell to get rid of the Wirewood Symbiote, but because they had the removal spell to get rid of the Wirewood Symbiote, Jitte was probably correct. Alright, let's start off with Quirion Ranger. I think is a little less threatening, a little less likely to die. Don't be Chalice. Grindstone? Oh, well, I mean, Grindstone is an actual threat to me because my entire fucking deck is green, so that may be an issue. Alright. So let's see what we can do here. It's kind of an interesting hand. So we can go Glimpse. Let's look at this Glimpse. Let's see what this Glimpse looks like. Glimpse, Cradle, Birchlore Rangers, tap, Birchlore Rangers. We get 2 draws. We don't have a forest to return, so we can't untap anything with this. So we're going 1-2 for 1-2. But we set up for a sick natural order next turn. So then we just kill them, right? So we'll go Glimpse, Cradle, Birchlore Rangers, always yields, draw, tabbies. Is it Shepherd? We already have one of these, so might as well just play Shepherd. Ah, if only we had you, my friend. No, if only the order was reversed. We could do elf things. Not this turn, but next turn. Alright, well, they're gonna taste a fucking Craterhoof next turn. Okay. They shall taste the hoof next turn. Don't be Blood Moon. No Blood Moon. Goblin Engineer. Oh. Listen, as we know, dual deck, Elves versus Goblins, the Elves win. Do you know that? The Elves win. Okay. Let's... Do we just go ham bananas? Do we go full ham bananas? Yeah, let's fucking go. Alright, so we play Sentinel. We don't really need to go too crazy, right? Doesn't matter. They're just dead. 1. Yeah. Yup. Cast. Okay. No. Okay. Gaea's Cradle. keep the untapped one. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one? Which one dies? Cancel. Oh, check this out. So we could tap 1, 2, 3. So we can activate this. We could activate them to become 4/4s, and then we could natural order away the Nettle Sentinel. Sagvis. Okay. Your turn. Okay. Bup. Reasonable. What's up, Cincolo? Reasonable things. Just reasonable turn 3 legacy. Killed by dinosaur? Is it a beast? I know. We didn't even really need to dinosaur them, but I thought this was cooler. Alright. What are they doing? I think we want Collector Ouphe. Anything else? I mean, in theory... Oh, actually... They can't deck us with Progenitus. But... You just reveal Progenitus and shuffle it in, then we'll, like, draw Progenitus. So this buys us 1 turn. Right? Yeah, it buys you just 1 turn. It doesn't really do anything. They could deck you, and then you could endurance it back, but then they'll just do it again. So it's not really a solution. It's a temporary fix. So I think we just want Collector Ouphe. That is true. Yeah. They do play Graveyard Interaction. That is true. Let's cut a Shepherd. They don't play counterspells. Yeah, they play 8 Engineers. Yeah, Endurance is good. Ouphe is better. And we want to cut... What? What are we cutting? Probably cutting a... Birchlore? Actually, we can cut a Shepherd. Because we don't have to worry about the counterspell part. Like, this can't be countered part is what we don't have to give a shit about. So, I think... Shave Crater Dog. Crater Dog's so sweet. I don't think they play Chalice. They have a lot of Pyroblast effects, so like Chalice on 1 hurts them. We'll just play Endurance and we'll play Ouphe, and we'll keep it nice and simple. So we can go Endurance, pitch the Nettle Sentinel, tap the Gaea's Cradle, cast Green Sun Zenith, get a Dryad Arbor. I don't know if that's good, but at the same time we have Collector Ouphe. It sounds terrible. Then we basically have these cards are useless. We pitch all these to get to this next turn. It's so boring. But I mean, Boseiju's cracked. Alright, we're keeping for sure. But what are we putting back? Boseiju seems like the card that we want in this matchup. Right? But on the other hand, we also want creatures to play with Glimpse. So I could see putting back the Symbiote. I mean, Glimpse just cycles, right? If we put back the Symbiote, this is just a free cycle with potential upside. We'll put back Symbiote. Done. I want the Boseijus to stop their shit. Yup. Blue. Oh, well, I guess I get all the Boseijus. Let's just start with Quirion Ranger. We're starting with Quirion Ranger. In case they Pyroblast our land, we can return it. We could just die. We could literally just be dead. We're literally dead. I mean, we killed them on turn 3. Only fair that we get killed on turn 2. Alright. Yep. Burn it back. Well, I mocked them for not playing blue in game one. They mocked me for not playing blue in game 2. Should have played better. I know, right? Would you like to play first? Yes. I guess we're keeping this hand. Good old Ouphe hanging out. The favoritist thing. Good old Ouphe is here. Just being like, hey guys, remember that time that I won the game? This looks like a mull? Why? Why is this a mulligan? We have 2 creatures. We get to draw some cards. I don't know why this is a mull. Like, what do you want that's better? Once upon a time. Collector Ouphe. Seems like the card. Do you want to play Birchlore Rangers or save them for the glimpse? We go turn 1, turn 2, then we don't have a glimpse. I think we just save this. Then turn 2 Ouphe. And then turn 3 we just glimpse Birchlore into whatever. Okay. So now we play crack, get forest. Collector Ouphe. Alright, next turn, we go ham. Next turn, we're glimpsing. Next turn, we're going to spend time looking at nature. We're going to spend time looking outside at glimpse. We're going to glimpse nature. We're going to take it in. And we're going to go from there. Time to go ham. Exactly. Next turn is ham turn. Yeah, it's really rough to do. Okay, number 1. Glimpse of nature. Birchlore Rangers or Quirion Ranger? Birchlore Rangers. Always yields. Okay. Do we play the Bayou or do we crack out the... We probably crack out the... yeah, let's crack it out. Get the land. Quirion Ranger. Boo. We fizzled. So sad. Alright, well, we get to attack for 2. We could have floated a mana here. We could have floated a mana. We could have got 1 mana, returned to land, floated for another elf, but we whiffed. We went out, we saw nature, and we didn't like it. We just saw a bunch of lands. We didn't see any animals, any elves in the trees, and then, like, that could have been really good, but was not good. So sad. Okay, so... we still are protected by the Collector Ouphe, maybe. You're gonna get Grindstone? We're still somewhat protected by Collector Ouphe. That could have been the name of my... We still are protected by Ouphe. Ouphe is protecting us from all kinds of nonsense. I'm sure a red deck has no way ever to kill a 2/2. So we practically win this game. Red is not known for killing small creatures, so we're fine. What are my top 5 Ouphs? This is the only Ouphe that matters. Are there even 5 Ouphs? I don't know. I think so. Like Ice Age has an Ouphe. There's a bunch of Ouphs. I mean, I'm just yielding, whatever. If you can kill my Ouphe, I'm dead. Bolt this, activate. weld this in for this. What's the biggest Ouphe? I think it's this. Karn. Uh-oh. Fuck does Karn get here? Ensnaring Bridge? Ugh. Yeah. What do we do here? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I guess we can Green Sun Zenith for Wirewood Symbiote. Attack, attack. We can get Visionary. Get another Ouphe. There is only one Ouphe in the deck. There is only one Ouphe in the deck. So, here's our options, right? We can get a Visionary to draw a card. We can get Allosaurus Shepherd. Allosaurus Shepherd. We are almost at activating Allosaurus Shepherd range. But, like, we lose... We have to kill Karn, right? So we have to swing at Karn. And then one elf's going to die. But we're pretty close to Shepherd range, right? What are they? 4, 5, 6? I kind of like Shepherd. No, Shepherd's not good. Got Arbor and Shepherd. Attack them. Activate Shepherd. Yeah, attack and activate Shepherd does go around Ensnaring Bridge. The problem is... We have to kill Karn. Actually, we could just swing Karn. We could just swing one at Karn. And we could set up for Shepherd next turn. Or is it better to just draw cards? No, there's no Reclaimer. We don't do it. This is non-Reclaimer. This stream is to determine if Reclaimer is better or not. Let's just draw a card. Let's just get Visionary. Visionary. Draw. Alright. So we can probably come close to killing them next turn. No, because they're going to play Bridge. Let's just get this Karn off the fucking table. They'll get to kill one of these, but whatever. Karn has to die. Let's get it off the table. They do get to kill one. I don't care. We have a lot of Boseijus in the deck to kill the bridge. Yeah, Legacy is super interesting. And the cool part about Legacy is that it literally never changes. Like, I've been playing against Painter for the last 20 years. 10 years. 10 years at this point. There are a lot of non-games in Legacy. That's what kind of sucks about Legacy, but for every non-game, you get a bunch of interesting games like this. And, like, the higher up you go, the more non-game... Yeah. But who plays IRL, right? Let's talk about Magic Online, where you can spend $60 and get the rental shit, and then you can literally rent every single Legacy deck for under 800 tickets. Like, every deck is under 800 tickets. Except for 8cast. Fuck that deck. You know, but all these decks are cheap on Moto for the rental service. So for $60, you could play literally any Legacy deck. They're deciding if they want to kill this or this. Yeah, all the stores without Phoenix. Is there much Legacy burn? Yeah, it's hard. Legacy takes time. Well, the thing with Legacy burn is they get a really new card here pretty quick. They're getting a pretty broken card. Vintage is even cheaper on Moto? Yeah. Yeah. Not on MTGO. Maddening Hex is not... It is. No, it is. Look. It's going to come here, right? It's currently not on it, but, I mean, they've already programmed it. So it's only a matter of time, right? It's only a matter of time. It's literally here right now. It's just not coded in. It's not in the stuff, but it's in the stuff. It doesn't exist, but it's here. I don't know, probably. I don't know why our opponent's in the tank for this, but whatever. Is that when Legacy Storm dies? No. No. It just means you'll have to go back to playing Chain of Vapor main deck if that becomes a main deckable card. Like, Chain of Vapor main deck is not really that bad of a thing. It's like free Storm. But you could just play Chains main. Or you can maybe play green and play Boseijus. I don't know. But I'm not really worried about it. It's a 3-cost card, you know. Not really the end of the world. I mean, it does suck, obviously. But you could kind of get underneath it. Or you might start playing Daze or something like that to deal with it. Or Hydroblast. Do I have a D6 ready? I mean, not on... Hopefully Magic Online has a D6. What other fucking card rolls a D6? They're just trying to make us play fucking Dungeons and Dragons. They just want us to play goddamn Dungeons and Dragons. Like, yo, buy some dice. Buy a D6. Is it that much better than Scab Clan Berserker? Scab Clan Berserker is like a creature. D6 in chat. What is going on? This isn't that hard of a decision. It is 1 mana cheaper. No, it's not. Scab Clan is 3. They're the same mana. Scab Clan does 2 damage, right? Which is a 2 that you can work around. Right? Scab Clan's 2. That thing is 3.5 or whatever the average is. Yeah, if Scab Clan was 2, it would be... Scab Clan was played a long time for a lot. A lot of these decks, before the printing of all the different goblins, they used to play Scab Clan Berserker. I don't know what's going on here, but... Yeah, you have to attack first with it, yeah. Yeah, how do you play around the luck part of Hex? Like, you're playing Storm and you cast, like, Brainstorm, oh, you take 6. Okay, cool. You cast Ponder, oh, you just took 12 damage. Hex is stupid. If it was up to me, and it's not, so I shouldn't say it, they should get rid of all the Commander products from Legacy. So this is the card we're talking about. Since our opponent decided to go away, it is called Maddening Hex. Enchant player. Whenever enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. Maddening Hex deals damage to that player equal to the result. Then attach Maddening Hex to another one of your opponents chosen at random. Well, you have no other opponents in a 1v1 game. So this is some stupid throwaway card that they put in Commander for a stupid Commander. And they're just like, who cares about Legacy? I don't care. Whatever. Now, but have you seen this other new card that they put in Commander? The 1 mana thing? Currency Converter? This card's crazy. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile that card from your graveyard. Draw a card, then discard a card. Put a card, exile with Currency Converter, into your graveyard. If it's like, it's just such free value. Is Minx and Boo? I think so. I think Minx is in there. Well, how the hell do you say M-I-N-S-C? Minx? Yeah, it's in here. I think it's actually in the game too. Minsk and Boo. Oh, I saw people playing Liliana's thing. Yeah, the Liliana, you cycle land. like smallpox. Bosch and Roll did a YouTube video about it. Alright, what's going on, opponent? They've lost connection. They didn't want their Karn to die? Thoughts on Pauper? This doesn't even count as a win. I mean, some people are so attached to Karn, they would rather concede than see it die. Crazy. Once again, Hoof is in our hand. So we have... I guess we're keeping this. I don't know if it's good or not, but we're keeping it. We're going to go land. We're going to go Sentinel. I feel like it's good. Actually, do I just play Green Sun? I'm playing a forest. Am I just Green Sunning for the thingy? No, I think I want to get Visionary with this so I can do this Visionary shit. Doofus. Go. Krolmox. Uh-oh. Our opponent is up to no good. Harry. Sorry. What is this? Nope. It is some kind of mono red. What do we got here? We got Goblin Rabble Master. Alright. So that's not good for us. That's really not good. I mean, we can Green Sun Zenith for Allosaurus Shepherd, and then Allosaurus Shepherd lets us cast our spells. Thank you. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you, Burnt. So kind. Always so kind to me. Thank you, my friend. Alright, so we're going to attack. We're going to get our attack in for 2 because we can. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Burnt. Alright, so we're going to attack for 2. Now, we can't play any of these 1-drops, but we can Green Sun Zenith. We can go Cradle, Green Sun Zenith for Allosaurus Shepherd. And then next turn, we can do our elf thing. Untabbies. Alright. Always yes. Always yields. Okay. Allosaurus Shepherd. Good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All I do for the community, get yelled at by legacy players telling me I'm playing their deck wrong. Just don't Blood Moon me. No Blood Moon. Fuck. Alright. We may have an issue. Yeah. We may have an issue. I could have killed them pretty quick. This was a pretty quick kill if they didn't have fucking Chalice. Yeah. And there was much rejoicing. Okay. Green, Nettle Sentinel, Heritage. Nettle Sentinel. I don't think I want to attack and risk the trade. Heritage. Now we go tabbies. Quirion Ranger. Okay. Yes. Now we go tabbies. Wirewood Symbiote. Okay. Yes. Now we go tabbies. Now we go... Alright, hold on. I'm pretty sure we can natural order here. We can natural order and kill them. So let's see if we can figure this out. We unsummon the Shepherd. Or we could just actually, we can just keep it a lot simpler. We can just Heritage Druid. We could just untap this. Return. Play. Huh. Yes. And you're dead. And you're dead. This Allosaurus Shepherd was a pretty good draw. And you're dead. Okay. Yeah. Well, Allosaurus Shepherd is broken. This card is broken. Here's your guide, Manamorphous, Fog. Alright, what do we want? We want Collector Ouphe? I don't know. This card's kind of derpy, kind of slow. I think we want... They might have Furies and stuff. Yeah, Nettle Sentinel was cracked there. Nettle Sentinel was crazy there. Ouphe does nothing, right? Yeah. Grist could kill like a Blood Artist, but we won't really get to that. I don't think we want Grist. I don't think we want Progenitals either. Like, I think we just want to do what we just did. I don't think I sideboard anything. Stream Decker's not working right now. Oops. Twitch bot. Yep, it just left the channel. All right, let's try this right now. Let's try this right now. Deck. I don't know. I always hate cutting Craterhoof. Yeah, let's just run it back. Deck's a work of art. We have 3 Boseijus in the main deck, so that'll like help our answers to bullshit. The 3 Boseijus. This hand is boring. Doesn't really do much, but we could protect our Shepherd. I don't know. I just found it in this. I found it in this top 4. Euler. This is what they wanted to play, so I mean, whatever. Whatever, man. I don't know. I just copy the lists. We're on the draw. We should have brought in Carpet, maybe. The opponent would never expect it. The opponent would never expect it. No, I mean, like, I guess it's good against Delver. I don't know. Chalice on 1, eh? Who'd have guessed? I think that I want to... Ooh. I think that I'm going to wait on this. I'm going to play this. I'm going to wait on this until I can play both of these. I think I'm going to crack a basic with this. Because if I just put this out and they stomp it, I'll lose the game. Right? I don't want it to die. It's important. Rabble Master, huh? Okay. Alright, do I get the 1/1 or do I get a basic? 1/1 plays better into Cradle. I could kind of glimpse next turn, right? No. Glimpse. No, I'll set up for the glimpse later. Kind of an interesting question. No, I don't think so. I think I just get a... I don't want to get Furied, right? So I think I'm just going to get a basic because I'm going to play around Fury a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, so we'll start off with Shepherd. Always yields. And then I suppose we'll just play Gaea's Cradle. Then next turn we could start off busted. Yeah, I guess Gaea's Cradle. Okay, so now we have our Shepherd protected. I'm probably even going to block the Rabblemaster and not take a bunch of damage. I'm probably going to block return the Rabblemaster. Maybe that's not right. No, it's probably not right because... It's probably not right because I want to start off with this. Because, like, then I'll go Glimpse and I'll tap this for 1, which doesn't seem very good. I think I want to start off tapping this for 2. And I could return this later. So I think I'm just going to take... I think I'm going to take the 6 here. And I want to go Glimpse, 2 mana, Symbiote, Symbiote, return, blah, 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 blah. And we'll get a nice, big, fat, juicy Glimpse. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this... Do we go to our turn? Okay, so number 1, I think we go Natural Order. Glimpse of Nature. Cast Glimpse. I'm sorry, my spell can't be countered. It's a cool chalice you got there. Okay, so now we go 2 mana. And then we cast Symbiote. Symbiote. Draw a card. Draw. So now we return. Choose untap this, return an elf. Now we cast Allosaurus Shepherd. Draw. Draw. So now we play Cradle on 3. Keep this one. Tap it for 3. Cast Heritage Druid. Draw a card. Draw a card. Now we play this Allosaurus Shepherd. Okay. Draw a card. Now we go 1, 2, 3. Now we cast another Glimpse. And then we go activate. Untap this Allosaurus Shepherd. Return this Allosaurus Shepherd to our hand. Play Allosaurus Shepherd. Draw. 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 So now we go play Heritage Druid. Draw. 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 So now we go Heritage Druid. 1, 2, 3. I could have cast Glimpse. Draw. Now we cast you. Always yield. Draw, draw, draw. Draw. We fizzled. I guess we could return this, untap this, make 3 mana. But we're done. Next turn we hoof. This got used, this got used. We can Boseiju. I mean, if we're going to Boseiju anything, we Boseiju the City of Traders, right? The fuck do we care about the Chalice at this point? They take them from 2 mana to 1 mana. But they don't have a red source, right? So I don't want to do anything, really. I'm just going to pass. Then next turn, we just hoof them. We're not dead next turn. Okay, they conceded. Alright. Elves is just depths with a different finisher? No, come on now. Elves is sweet. Elves is the ultimate, you know... The ultimate in, like, silly creature decks. Huh. Well, Joseph'd up because I just maybe. Well, I appreciate you. Oh, this hand's kind of crappy. No, I appreciate you. Thank you. Everything is better than goblins. That's rough. That's rough to hear. All right, so let's see. We have Quirion Ranger. We can use Quirion Ranger to untap the land to cast Visionary. It's not great, but I guess we can keep this. It's kind of, but we can keep it. Whatever. I love Glimpse too much. I love Glimpse too much. I just love Glimpse too much. It's too good. Well, the Runker prefers this thing, right? Runker's a Reclaimer disciple. Runker loves the Reclaimer. Plains. Rip. Now we lose. Why'd you guys let me keep this hand? Should have mulliganed. Alright, well, we died. We died. Library. Just need a land. Alright, well, that's something. Green Sun Zenith. Done. I'm sure that I'll get ton-tapped with this. Nah, this is some kind of like 4-color control stuff. I don't know. We'll find out. Rip. It's just, nope, never mind. It's just okay. Well, we get a dude. It's not 4-color. Oh boy. Dark Depths, yeah. It looks like Selesnya Depths or Naya Depths or one of those depths. Well, we had stuff. If they didn't have swords, we would have been just fine. But I mean, if we draw one land, we just all right. So they get pay 2, sack this, get the thing. We have 1 turn. It's possible we've lost this game. It's possible that we lost this game. Sack that. Get Dark Depths. They'll find a land. Yeah, we lost this game. Well, maybe we can. What do we have to hit? No, we can't win off Glimpse. They'll find a land. All right. Well, that was the mulligan. We should have mulliganed. But I hate mulliganing. But that was a mulligan. But all right. What are we boarding in? Nothing. I like this never mulligan. Never mulligan. Never sideboard. Yeah. All these cards in this sideboard suck for the meta we've played. We've only boarded in these 2 cards ever. Alright. Grist is good? I don't know. They're just going to make it 2020 and kill us if we fuck around with Grist. Right? If we start fucking around with Grist, they'll just make it 2020 and with crop rotation and kill us. Alright, let's try this again. I guess this is a keep. I mean, sure, we'll keep. We'll hold the Boseiju so we can Boseiju a goddamn stupid thing. Let's... Oh, I should have cast Once Upon a Time first. Oops. What are we getting? What are we getting? Shepherd? I guess we start off with a... We want to get to 3 elves. Symbiote's good, but it doesn't give us the 3rd elf for the Heritage Druid to produce mana. I think it's Shepherd. But then we green sun and we don't have the draw forever. You get Shepherd. Then next turn we go Heritage Druid 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I don't kill my thing. It would be so annoying. Vomit. Alright, how do we set up for a busted glimpse turn? I guess we could just green sun Zenith for Dryad and pass. Alright. Next turn, glimpse, blah, 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 blah. Hoof 'em. I'm sure they will have no way to kill this. Well, maybe, but we want a glimpse next turn. I want a glimpse. I want to glimpse. I want to win with glimpse next turn. Yo. What's up? They're just homies chilling together. Homies just chilling together. Land? Sick. Alright. Yeah, probably. It'll probably be on YouTube. Eventually. Okay. Mono removal. Well, next turn, we get to repeat the same thing. Yo. What could I green sun for that would make a fucking bit of difference? I guess we just cycle the glimpse. I could get a Nettle Sentinel and then like try and go off with a Nettle Sentinel. I don't really have a lot of options. I guess we could green sun Zenith for a Nettle Sentinel. Flusters? Oh. I don't like Flusterstorm. There. I don't like Flusterstorm. I guess we'll get a Sentinel. Then try and abuse Heritage Druid next couple of turns. Is Flusterstorm ever better than a Duress? Right? Is it ever better than Duress? Land. Alright, let's just do this. Always yield. Always yes. Well, I mean, like, it's the same card. Except for you could Duress on... Alright. Cast you. Draw a card. No, we fizzled. We fizzled. Fuck. Alright, we needed an elf. We needed to draw an elf there. Needed to draw an elf there. Shit. If we wait too long, they're just going to make 2020s. Yeah, we're just dead. Even if I didn't attack with this, they're just going to make the one, and then I can't Boseiju it. I guess I could wait. Like, this attack was obviously bad, but the game's just over anyway. Like, I'm not going to win from here. So the game's over. How would Nettle Sentinel have been there? They just had 3 removal spells. Kept us quite in check. 3 removal spells into 2020 next turn. Like, yeah, we could hold up Boseiju, but if they do it right, they'll just go for it this turn. They'll just tap out into this, into the thing, and then next turn they just have a 2020. We just are ill-prepared for that. We're on the play. We'll keep this. Yeah. Lands is pretty gone. Alright. So, what are we doing here? I guess we'll once upon a time first. See what we see. Playing with mana cost. All right, we can get Shepherd. We can get Heritage Druid. I feel like we just get Heritage Druid and then go turn 1 Forest, Green Sun for Nettle Sentinel. Turn 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I think we do that. I think we get Heritage Druid, Heritage Druid, Crack, Forest, Green Sun. Get the Arbor. Everything's fine. They'll never counter us. They'll never stop us. We need to draw another 1-drop elf to make this really busted. Oh, it's that shit. Stomp. My Dryad. Ugh. Well, the answer to the question should have been... I guess we could Boseiju this, but that doesn't feel great. Should have kept the Allosaurus Shepherd. I guess I Visionary. I don't know. We could just take our turn off and Boseiju this. Or we could play the Visionary. Hope to draw land and then do that. We have to do this eventually. So I guess we just pass. Do this at the end of their turn. We don't want to give them an extra mana for the turn. We don't want them to untap with 4 mana. We obviously want them. We want to kill the Chalice. We'll kill the Chalice with a Boseiju. Yeah. No, I think I just want to kill this Chalice. Right? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Am I still killing the Chalice? I mean, I think I have to kill this. Just draw another land. I still think I'd kill the Chalice. What's up? I mean, killing the Tritosphere, drawing the Shepherd. That's a bit of an ask. That's a bit of an ask. All right, 1, 2, 3. We'll start off with Visionary. Okay. Okay. Like, because we only need 4 mana to win the game. We just play out a bunch of Dubers and then 4 mana wins the game. Don't be Fury. In every format. Every format. Every format, that card's just horseshit. May I please draw a land? It's just ridiculous. Alright. This is really... Now we're back to being... Yeah, we're not winning this game. Alright, so if I kept the Allosaurus Shepherd, I would have been able to go nuts, only to die to a Fury. So, it didn't really matter what I picked. Alright, let's see. What do we have in the sideboard? Nothing? Absolutely nothing? Because the sideboard is designed to beat blue decks, which you don't face in leagues. In leagues, you just face different decks. Nobody plays Delver in leagues. That's the funny part. Is the league meta and then the challenge metas are so different. Progenitus is good. I mean, I couldn't have even cast the natural aura I had in my hand. I mean, Ouphe can be okay. But like, the meta that you play in challenges is this. Yeah. This is for challenges. Endurance, it just blocks. Collector Ouphe is only good if they have only Chrome Mox. So I think I'm just gonna submit. Yes. Yeah, the idea is to kill them on turn 3 So, like, who cares about artifacts? There's 3 Boseijus in the deck. I'm going to keep this. I have the once upon a time to find a non-Boseiju land. There's 3 Boseijus main, so, like, that's some amount of removal. Alright. Do I take the Cradle? Or do I take the basic forest? I'm greedy. Let's take the Cradle. And we start off with Birchlore Rangers to start. And then we'll hide the Allosaurus Shepherd so they won't kill it. So they'll think that Chalice is good. So let's start off with Birchlore Rangers. Take the reserve list card. That's not always the way Legacy works, Runker. It's not just take the reserve list card always. Simian Spirit Guide, dead. Okay. Simian Spirit Guide, dead you. Okay. Allosaurus Shepherd. Always yield. Cool Chalice, nerd. Alright, don't fury me. I was just joking. I wasn't making fun of your Chalice. Don't fury me. I wasn't making fun of your Chalice. No. Don't fury me. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. No fury. Just happiness. Just play some stupid goblin. Don't fury me, bro. Just play some stupid God. Fucking damn it. Oh my god. Is this what it's like to be elves? This is what it's like playing Yawgmoth. This is fucking Yawgmoth in Modern. Please don't fury me. Oh god. I don't know how you play this deck, man. Please don't kill my things. This is just every turn. Please don't kill my things every turn. And the best part is we can't even tap our Cradle anymore. Yeah, every DT stream, play a bunch of mana dorks, watch them die to a fury. It's like I'm playing against, you could play those. No, you're not gonna talk shit. All right, we need a land. All right, land. Okay. Not okay. Not okay. We could play this card. You can play this card as a morph, but we don't have the mana. You told me to take the reserve list card. Look at that. I listened to the elf guy, and I get killed because of the thing. All right, well. See, I made fun of the Chalice. I was blah, 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 making fun of the Chalice. And then fucking, I get fucking wrecked by the Chalice. It's literally fucking rhinos. I played Dead Gone and Fury. How long till this makes it into Modern Rhinos? You summon Fury from the Modern realm? Oh, cool. Another uncastable spell. Neato. I think we've been deceased. We had such a chance with these Visionaries. Everything was going to be so great. Take the reserve list card, he says. Yeah. Oh, goody. Another card into the Chalice. All right. I don't believe we can recover from this. I don't believe we can recover. So I mocked the Chalice. And then Magic was like, nah. Alright, so what do we think? What do we think about the deck? Let's open our pity pack. Some Weeb Strixhaven garbage, Chandra Heart of garbage. 5 play points? Hell yeah. Never open your chests. Alright. So, what did we think about the deck? Like, it's really powerful when it gets to do what it wants to do. Nettle Sentinel felt strong when it was doing what it was wanted to do, but what did we lose to? We lost to... what did you guys think of the deck in chat? Ever tried Modern Elves all the time? Screams out in pain. Alright, so what happened? We lost to Mono Red artifact stuff, like Mono Red Prison. We beat Mono Red Prison one of these. What did we lose to? We lost to Selesnya Depths because they had mono removal. We beat Death and Taxes. We beat Painter. Kind of. The Painter player just left when we killed their Karn. The game was not over, but they just left. You know? Well, this meta for this deck is very specifically designed to beat Delver and Reanimator. Like Delver, 4-color control, or 3-color control, or whatever version of control. You know, it's very designed to beat that shit. And Storm. I don't know why Elves players would want to beat Storm. Storm's a very innocent, sweet deck that never hurt anyone. And, you know, you don't need this. You don't need to be doing this. Alright, so that was with Nettle Sentinels. So... instead of Elvish Reclaimers.